Hello, everyone. My name is Danny, and this review is for the movie called Incredibles 2. Everyone's favorite super family is back in Disney Pixar's Incredibles 2. Helen is called on to lead a campaign to bring supers back, and Bob must juggle the day to day heroics of home life. But when a new villain emerges with a brilliant and dangerous plot, the Pars meet the challenge together, with Frozone by their side. This is a 2018 movie. It is rated PG. It runs. Sorry. I watched it. It's like 2 hours. So, Incredibles 2. Um, hmm. That's alright. I was going to try and see if I can find some of the voice talents, but it doesn't even have them on here. So, I guess they don't want to give them credit. So, Incredibles 2. Well, the first obvious thing that anybody would say about this movie is that we had to wait a long time for it to come out. It was a great first movie that changed kids' lives. Everybody watched it a million times. Thought there would never be another one. And then all of a sudden in 2018, here we go, Incredibles 2. It was big news when it was released, just like Finding Dory was. And, these are big animated movies that people have been waiting a long time for. And it was a big year, for animated movies. So everything is well done. Everything is funny. Story's good. Well worth the wait. And I didn't want to see it in theater just because I knew everybody would be bringing their kids like every day that week. So I didn't want to be in that environment. So I waited the months until it came out on DVD. I just watched it. And I just have a weird feeling after watching it. And I'm not going to be able to explain to you the negatives truly, but it's just kind of one of those feelings that, like there's things wrong with it, and there's a mood about it that isn't good, but I can't really explain to you why that is. So we'll go on to positives. Bringing Frozone back was necessary, and he does help, and there's two assignments that he helps with where it could go wrong or it could be them being heroes, and he plays a vital role. That's good. He's there to help if the parents need to go. He's kind of their backup babysitter or whatever you want to call it. So there's a lot to this story, and the way that Incredibles has decided to handle itself, and they stayed true to this, is almost having like a real life feel to it, so that the kids are sitting at the dinner table complaining. Violet has boyfriend issues. The mother and the father have, marital arguments and things to figure out, like getting enough sleep and, if someone's okay taking care of the baby or not. And when I watched the first one, I knew about that. And when they did that same feeling, which they kind of had to in the second one, I was wondering if kids are really going to enjoy this, the whole time, because it's a lot of just sitting around. It's a lot of Bob being tired and having this mopey face, and he just kind of, is complaining and he's not in the action. I mean, there's just more action in other movies. There's more going on all the time. And if people can choose Incredibles 2, it's kind of slow, or some other movie, I think they'd go with the other one. So that's just my general feeling of the movie. But mostly it was really positive. It's plenty funny for like adults. And I just think that, this was well worth the wait and everything, like I said. But I just think that the way this movie was done was very smart. and there was the release of Jack Jack, and it was exciting, the release of Jack Jack, but it's not like they could use him all that much. The ways they used him were just kind of cute and just kind of frilly on the top. He's a baby that we know what his powers are, but he can't actually do anything. So I'll be surprised 10 years down the road if they make more Incredibles movies and Jack Jack grows up a little bit and he actually knows what he's doing. Maybe we get a movie about Dash because he's actually one of the cooler ones with his speed and everything. He could challenge the Flash or something. I don't know. But it's just being creative. But the Incredibles, franchise, if you want to call that after two movies, they need to use it more. I just felt like the second movie didn't move along enough. They had one bad hero or one bad guy, and it was a surprise for people in general that who the bad guy was. And there was a couple moments where you thought they had him and everything, and kids are going to latch on to that. We like surprise elements in a story, but it was really dark a lot of the time. There was a lot going on with the bad guy that just was kind of like mind control stuff, and there was a lot of focus on that. So I would say that maybe they could have been more entertaining, is my criticism, I guess. So all in all, I think Incredibles 2 was good. I think people will remember it and everything, but I just don't think it's going to be a favorite of anybody. I don't think anybody was truly laughing the whole time. There were some really good times and everything. When Dash is going away from the table and back to the table, and Jack Jack with all his funny stuff, and there's some good stuff in there, but it's just like not one of my favorites. So I think it's going to be a B for me, a B rating for Incredibles 2, and I just think it was a really good movie, but nothing stellar. So thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would, and enjoy your movies. Thanks.